Alright guys, welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to be doing a color grade challenge. So for this challenge, I chose this movie called The Witcher. But the thing with this movie is it has so many different color grades depending on the scene. So I've noticed one thing, like most of the scenes are kind of similar, the way the color grade depending on indoors, outdoors, and whatnot. So as you can see here, this is one of the episodes. This is season 1, episode 3. I chose this scene because it's an indoor scene. As you can see, this is the color grade for this scene, the indoor scene. Okay, look at how good this color grading is. Okay, so this is the Witcher. He goes into the king's whatever room, and this is the color grade. I love the color grade. So this is an indoor color grade, for example. Okay, this is an indoor color grade here. This is how they color graded in the indoors. Beautiful color grading, guys. Beautiful color grading. So like what I was saying, when you go to a different scene, like this scene right here in the snow, see, this is completely different from the indoor scenes. But most of the indoor scenes have the similar color grade, have the same color grade. I'm not going to say same, but they're all similar to the look and the feel of the scenes. So you can see here, indoor, kind of a little bit slight differently. This has more saturation in it compared to the one where he was in the King's Lair. Okay, where's that King's Lair scene? Well, it's mostly different, as you can see here. And you go to all these different indoor scenes. They're all similar, but they all have kind of their own kind of color grade. Like this dinner scene here, slightly different, more vibrant in the colors here. Okay, you go to this scene in the dungeon. This is all bluish. Okay, so kind of, it's a cold color grading here. As you can see, it's more bluish. Okay, as you can see. So if I say I'm going to color grade like The Witcher, every scene is going to be different depending on where they're at in the time of the day. Okay, different times of the day, of course, different color grading and different lighting as well. So the thing with this movie is most of the indoor scenes, they have candles in the indoors. Okay, because I'm sure back in the days they didn't have any lighting, like, you know, any lights. So most of the lighting that's used in this movie, in this series, is all, you know, like ambient light, which means like light from the sun, you know, just using the doors. This is light coming in from the door here. And candles. You're going to see candles in this movie. You're not going to see no bulbs. It's all candles. Okay, look at that. The light source is all coming from the candles. I don't know what this is back here. Probably some medicine, whatever. But as you can see, all the scenes, it's just all candles. Okay, candles and lamps. And I know when they were filming this, they had artificial light, but they just kind of they controlled the light. That's the thing about when you're filming a movie, you control any light and every light. You have to get the feel and look that you want. But when you're doing like a wedding, it's hard to, you know, design the look. Okay, it's hard to like turn off all the lights and do this and do that and put candles. You can't do that. Okay, as you can see from my weddings here, it's all different lighting sources, mostly bulbs and natural light and stuff like that, but it's all bulbs. So the scenes that I chose to color grade are all mostly indoor scenes, because I'm gonna get some indoor. I'm gonna color grade, like I'm gonna follow the indoor color grade from The Witcher. So like this is artificial light right here. This is a lamp from the what's that lady, the makeup lady. She brought this here. So, you know, the good thing with this scene here, with this wedding, I turned off all the lights. I turned off that lamp and just kind of try to use natural light coming from the outside, okay? Just to give it that good, you know, color grade right here. Look at that, beautiful, guys. So all these all the footage that I have is not log footage. This is all Rec 709 footage, meaning it's footage from the camera, whatever the camera is producing. So this is what picture profile is this? This is a natural picture profile, okay, on your camera, the natural picture profile. So this is it. This is Sony A7S, okay, natural picture profile from the Sony A7S. So this is it right here. As you can see, I haven't done any color grading on these clips yet. As you can see, they're all, you know, no effect. I put some effects here, but let me just remove all the effects here, just so we can start from scratch. So remove attributes, remove all the effects, everything. Okay. So now this is just all natural from the camera. So we're going to try and go from here to the indoor scenes from The Witcher. Okay, guys, so we're going to start. So I'm going to pick a scene and just follow the color grade from that scene. And it's going to be an indoor scene. And the color that I liked a lot was the one where the Witcher was talking to the king. So where's that at? Hold on, let me just find that real quick. This scene right here. So I'm going to color grade from this scene here where the Witcher talks to the king. So as you can see, like I said, it's all candles, guys. It's all candles and natural light. So most of my scenes here, they're all mostly natural light, okay? And some artificial light, but mostly it's all natural light from the window right here. All right, so let me try and color grade kind of like this picture profile here, this good picture profile here. So let's start here, guys. Sorry for rambling on, but I had to explain why I chose this and everything else, so you follow what I'm saying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be working a lot with Lumetri color here from Premiere Pro. Okay, so let's go. So we're going to start here now. No LUTs, no nothing, just fresh out the gate. So what we want to do is we want to create an adjustment layer. So we're going to go here and get the adjustment layer. I already created the adjustment layer. If you don't know how to do that, you just click anywhere here in the project window. So you go where there's nothing here, left click, new item, okay? Not new item. So new item, adjustment layer, and then it's going to be created for you, okay, right here. So you get the adjustment layer and you put it on all the clips that you want to edit. Okay. So let me just put it on. So I have 3 different scenes from 3 different weddings. This is one wedding. This is another wedding. And this here is the other girl, another wedding. So let me apply this on all the scenes here. So I shot all these scenes with the Sony A7S. Okay, guys, so let's begin with the first one right here. Okay, so let's try and match. So now we're gonna edit. We're gonna do our color grade on the adjustment layer, and then you can adjust the individual clips depending on the highlights and exposure, stuff like that. Okay, because every scene is probably different. The way I exposed it, as you can see, this is a little bit underexposed. This is a little bit overexposed here. So you can go to the individual scene and, you know, turn down the highlights. So you can see whites, highlights, you can turn those down. But let's just start from afresh. So we go to the adjustment layer. Okay, adjustment layer, The Witcher. Okay, we're trying to get to this here. Okay, we're trying to get to that. Okay, so now adjustment layer, you go in the adjustment layer and let's start editing the adjustment layer. Let's start color grading the adjustment layer, guys. And also I'm gonna save this look and I'll put it in the description so you guys can download the look, the Witcher look, if you like it. Okay, and then you can do your own adjustment accordingly. So let's go. So So first what we're going to do is, as you can see, it's brownish, orangish, and it's less saturated. Okay, this is too saturated. So what we're going to do is we're going to just unsaturate the scene, as you can see already. Okay, so unsaturated to probably like 80. 80 is good for now. And then we're gonna bring down the highlights, because this looks a little bit too you know, a little bit not too you know, the highlights are not too much in here. Go down some again on the highlights here. And what are we gonna do? The darks, these are fine for now. These are fine. We could work with it later, but for now this is fine. So first thing I touch is the saturation, and then the exposure. I go a little bit I turn down the highlights. Okay, so as you can see, most of the scenes in here, the highlights have been I've slightly probably gone down. And if I just click here, just so this is not visible, you can see this is how it is. And we've turned down, we've already made some changes here, as you can see, guys. So yeah, so that's good. That's good. This is too much. See that? You already got back some details and stuff. So there we go. So let's go back here. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is kind of try and make it a little bit brown, right? So this is definitely a little bit warmer. It's not cold, it's warm. So we're gonna bring it a little bit, just a notch, maybe right there. Okay, it's looking good already, looking good, but we're getting to it. Okay, contrast, I like to put the contrast up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Then from here, shadows, we're gonna go down a little bit on the shadows, probably like right here for now. And then we're gonna go and fade it up a little bit. We're gonna go fade this a little bit. Okay, probably like right 20 for now. Okay, there we go. Sharpen, I'm not gonna touch this right now. Saturation again on the creative, go down a little bit. Okay, just a notch, couple notches down. There we go. It looks a little bit better. Not The Witcher, but it looks a little bit better. Okay, there we go. And then now from here, we go to what is this? We go right here to the shadows. Let's try and hold on, let me see. What was I trying to work with? This, no. Here, let's try and go a little bit up here on the shadows. Go a little bit in the orange. See, that made a huge difference there. Okay, so just subtle changes, guys, subtle changes. This is good. That's good. Okay, this is good. Okay, here we're not going to touch any of this for right now. Okay, and then what we're going to do, temperature, it's already warm enough, so we don't really need to warm up the creative. Just a little bit, just a notch. Then go down some again on the saturation here. There we go. So yeah, a little bit like The Witcher. And then go back here, up here again. I can see the saturation is still a problem here. Go back to the basic. Back to the basic. Saturation down some. Okay, and then now we play with the shadows. Go down some on the shadows. Go down some on the temperature here. Okay, so if you look at these other scenes, you can already see the change. Okay, so we're gonna go down some more on the whites here. This was too overexposed, guys. So this just for this. I can also go down in here and work with it. I can go here and bring this down some. Okay. So that's a little bit too much. But again, this scene was, this clip here was underexposed as well. So bring up some of the shadows in here. A little bit on the dark. Okay. There we go. As you can see, the shadows are more kind of like the Witcher here. The shadows are brownish. Okay, so the Witcher is more brownish like that. So let's go to the video here. Play it a little bit. Let's see the king's part. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go to some other scenes like this right here. I like that, but it's too orange, not orange, too brownish. So what we're gonna do here is go up a little bit on the shadows. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. A little bit like that there. Let me go back to the tint here. Oh, not this. Where's that at? Where's that? Color match. Let me go down some. It's too much. Okay, there we go. Different scene. Let's play this. As you can see, you already see a huge difference here, guys. See how it's all brownish. It's kind of brownish here. So we still got some work to do here. Still got some work to do. Let's go back here. Mid-tones are kind of good though. Mid-tones are kind of good. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's good here. Let's go back up. Creatives. Let's mess with the fade. You don't want to fade it too much. I usually do 20, but 30 is good sometimes. Okay, we have about 30 on the fade. Already you can see a huge difference here. You can see a huge difference. And let me go to the contrast up here. Okay, that's good. Sing a song to your Witcher, Valley of Plenty. Okay, so let's see how it looks. It's a little bit too orange, too, what is that word? Too brown. It's a little bit too brown. Let's go back here. Go down some on the saturation. Okay, I'm liking this. But as you can see, different clips, different lighting messes up, because if I'm working just on this clip looks good. Okay, it looks kind of good. But then again, the lighting here is different from the lighting here. So you can adjust accordingly all the clips as you wish. Go back up some like that. Go down some on the whites here. Make this a little dark. Okay, let's go back down. I don't want to touch the curves right now. Let me try. Let me see. Let me try and touch the curves a little bit. Bow, bow. Okay, I usually like doing that there. It gives it that, it gives it that thump right there. That thump, right? Okay, so let's see how it looks so far. So now when we go to this wedding, this is a whole different wedding, different setting, different lighting in here. So this is also going to be different. Okay, it's going to be different. Okay, so this scene is kind of good, but then again, the highlights are so much in here. So we go back to the basic here for that clip and tone down the whites a little bit, just kind of like that. Okay, a little bit like that. The saturation here is too low. You go back up some, like kind of like that. Okay, so that's like individual clips. You can go and start editing individual clips and turning down some of the highlights and the whites, just to, you know, give it that nice look there. A little bit like that here. Okay, we're looking good so far. That's just for this clip though. We're looking good for this clip. Okay, we're looking good for this clip. But then when you switch it to the next clip, you have to work with that clip that you switched to again. Okay, as you can see, you can put some of the shadows up. So all the clips have different, you know, the looks. Again, like I'm saying, you can go on individual clips and work with them. Okay, work with the individual clips. That's the thing. Okay, so from right here, okay, this is another clip again. Again, here we can go up on the shadows some. Okay, let's see, highlights. She needs some more highlights there. Okay, yep. And here again, we gotta individually work with this clip as well. Add some, go up a little bit on the shadows here. Contrast, go up some on the contrast. Okay, so The Witcher is more on some, like, you know, it's warm, it's brownish in the Indo scenes mostly. Most of the Indo scenes are like brownish. Okay, so that's what we're trying to achieve here. We're trying to achieve that. Okay, so it's about working with each clip, making sure, you know, it matches with the other clips that you're working with on the timeline. Okay guys, this is gonna need some, we already put some saturation on this. And as far as for me, I can definitely go down here. Let me see, add some more saturation here. Yeah, a little bit like that. Okay, so now when we go to this scene, this wedding, a whole different ball game again, guys. This wedding is a whole different ball game. So every wedding is gonna be, you know, different. The setting is different. The setting is different. So you just have to, when you apply a lot, you have to adjust the lot accordingly to, you know, how you shot it. And yeah, so I think this is closer to The Witcher. You know, this is brownish. As you can see, it's more brownish. Gives it that nice cinematic look. Okay, definitely that nice cinematic subtle look. Just look at those colors. Okay, so this right here, this particular shot looks very good, guys. Very, very good with this grade here. See that? See how it kind of, you know, matches that grade. So we could go here. What can we do here? Add some exposure. Go down some on the whites. And notch. Shadows. We want to make it dark, but not too dark again, you know? Right there is good. Right there, see, that's okay. I like that, but I gotta go up a little bit on the shadows here on this particular clip. Let me see the contrast. Bow. I love this shot, dude. Love that shot. Go up some on the saturation. Beautiful, guys. So guys, this is the Witcher. See that? So we are really matching the Witcher now. Mostly this wedding here, the shots from this wedding are matching more of the Witcher than the shots from this first wedding here, because of the room and just the lighting in there was kind of different. Okay, as you can see, this clip is underexposed, so I'm gonna delete this clip. Okay, it's too underexposed. Okay, let's come here, and this is too this one. Which one is that? This is too overexposed, guys. This clip is too overexposed. As you can see, I turned down the whites on this clip here. See the whites? All the way there. Maybe like this, because right here on the regular, it was just too much. It was too overexposed. Here, make this invisible. See how it looks? It's just too overexposed, guys. And then let's bring back our grade there. See, it's too overexposed, but it kind of looks good. And this shot right here too, this is definitely going with the Witcher grade. See how the Witcher looks more brownish, okay, more tan-ish, more subtle. This is how this looks right here. So this scene, this shot, I would have to work with the individual clip here. Probably, let me see, bring her up some here. Pinch. Bring it up some, like kind of like right there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's good. This one too, I'm gonna have to work with this by itself. But yeah, so without this, let's see. This is how it looks without the grade. This is with the grade. Without the grade, with the grade. So individually, I'm gonna have to work on this one as well. Pow. Okay, trying to make it a little bit dark back there. Yes. 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 Everything is a yes, right? So there we go. This looks better here. And let's go here. Sorry guys, mic check 1 2 1 2. And as for this one as well, I already did some things to it. I'm gonna have to that's good. And then here, this clip, I have to come up on the shadows here a little bit. As you can see, it's just too vibrant. It's too good here. So like I said, these movies, they control everything, guys. When you're shooting a movie, they control the position of the lighting, what part of the face the light is hitting, and the back, the extras, where the light is hitting. So here, this light here is probably coming from an external source right here. It's probably somebody holding a lamp, or they have some type of a soft box on these people. And most of this light is usually soft light, guys, not harsh light, depending on the scenes, of course. They might use, you know, spotlights, or just like mostly like soft light in a soft box. So there you go, that's that. Then we go to this scene here. So I think this is definitely good. This is I'm satisfied with this. So when we go back here to my Netflix account, okay, let's play the scene, the King scene back. Okay, let's go. So the Witcher comes in. See, just see how control this is all controlled. This right here, they're probably in a studio right now. This whole thing is all made up. They're controlling the light coming in here, hitting him. They're controlling all this lighting in here. It's just all controlled. Okay, so I think this is good. It's just, I think it's a little bit, when I look at this and I look at this, it's a little bit too saturated, I could say. Okay, and maybe let's make it just a little bit cold, a pinch cold on the creative. Make it a little bit vibrant maybe. So see what I do when I'm testing these looks, I go to the max so I can get that nice, you know, look that I want. So maybe bring this down some, but then again, it might look good on this shot here. Okay, but I don't know how it's gonna affect the other shots. So I hate this clip. It's too overexposed. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take it off. It's too overexposed. Okay, let's see. So there we go, guys. That's the Witcher lot right here. Definitely the Witcher here. Okay, so we could definitely work on this by itself as well, because this looks a little bit too undersaturated. Let's add some vibrance in it, kind of like right here. Okay, we don't want to do too much, just subtle changes, guys. Subtle changes. Let's go back to the main shot here. Let's see. Before, after, before, after, before, after. See that brown look tint? That's what's in the Witcher here. See, the light that's hitting his face is a little bit more, it's more light hitting his face. Dude said you're speaking to a king. That is exactly my point, said the Witcher. Toss a coin, king. So there we go. Let's fade this some a little bit. Creative. Yeah, that's good. Okay, see what I was going for here? Yeah. Let's see what we could do with the highlight tint. So see what I did there? I made it more like this, more brownish. I made the highlight more, you know, more brownish kind of, because this is what it is here. Let's go back here. See, everything changed a little bit. So that's the thing with changing the adjustment layer, everything changes slightly. So I like this scene now. Okay. Go here. Hold on for the tint. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. So we were here. Go down some more on the saturation. Yeah, the Witcher, baby. We've got to the Witcher. See, looks it's kind of identical to the Witcher here. Wow, see that? Yep. So I think, yeah, this is good. This is definitely the Witcher here. Definitely the Witcher. Okay, this is good. It's good. I need to make this a little bit dark. So I can go to the individual scene, clip, make the background somewhat a little bit dark. Make the shadows dark. I don't like going too much on the blacks. On the whites can go down some. Oh yeah, a little bit down some here like that. Contrast. I love you, contrast. Okay. Bow. We could probably go up some on this individual scene here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yep, that's what it is. So now we can cut this here. Hold on. Okay, so for this wedding, I think this matches the Witcher. We've matched the Witcher on this wedding here. Yep. And then for this wedding, okay, so let's cut this also here. Let's cut that. Let's work with this wedding. Yeah, I feel like I need some type of yeah, it's a little bit too undersaturated here. Just a pinch. Okay, let's go to the creatives here. Curves. Mid-tones. It's too much. That's somewhat better. Highlights, we're not touching the highlights on this. Shadows, we're not touching the shadows. Okay, well, okay. Okay. So I'd have to work on this individual clip as well here. Going back to the basics. Shadows. Yeah. bring it up some here. There we go. Let me see how it looks before. Yeah, it's too much. Look at that. Okay, let's work with this by itself. Saturation is too much on this scene shot, and the white's too much. Okay, let's bring it back to visible. Yeah, it looks better. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. Pretty much it. Pretty much it, guys. This is definitely the Witcher light right here. We go to this lady here. Let me see. Okay, this is a little bit too saturated on the actual light, on actual clip. Bring it back. So as I was making changes to this right here to match these, it affected these very much. So what we're going to do here is we are going to mess with this light here a little bit. Okay. That's good. That's good. Saturation is too low. Bring this back up. Bring it back in the oranges, in the warm. Okay, this is definitely the Witcher. See how it looks? Bow. Bow. Yeah. There we go. See? Bow. Bow. And individually, you can bring the saturation down on this one, so we can match the king. See that? So guys, that's it for this color grade challenge. This was a tough one. Definitely a tough one. This was a tough color grade, but look at that. I think we did really good here, guys. I think we did good here. So yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, this is definitely it. So I'm going to now save this slot as the Witcher Indo 3, because we have 3 weddings, so I all kind of graded them a little bit slightly different. So okay, we're just going to do Indo, and we're going to do save here as a cube. Yeah, replace that. So this is it, guys. So that's the after, it's the before, that's the after, before, the Witcher, the regular, the Witcher. So that's it, guys. That's it for this tutorial. This one we have to work on this individually. Hold on. Okay. Yep, so just edit until you're satisfied, guys. Edit until you are satisfied. So the Witcher, the look on the Witcher is more brownish, guys. It's more brownish. Let me see here. Go down some. a little bit there. Go back to this clip, fade it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did really good. So I don't know what to give you. This one here, or this slot right here. So I'll give you all three. Okay, so let me save this as 1, save. Then this one, 2, not look. Export cube, 2. And then this one, the one that I like, we'll do this as a 3, okay? We'll just leave it like that, okay? We'll just leave it as that. Okay, so that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this color grade. So what you do is when you download these cube files, all you do is you go to your, let's say, let me just delete this right now. See, it's deleted, okay? This is the regular before the lot. So you make the adjustment layer, you bring it on your clips, okay? And then you click on the adjustment layer, and then you go to the lumetri color here, and then you go to the basic, and then you go to input lot, and you go browse, and then you go find where you put the lot. In this case, I put it on the desktop. Movie lots right here, and this was the one. And then open and bow. That's it. You got the look. And then you can adjust it to your liking, guys. Once you put that look, you can then adjust it to your liking. Okay, guys. And if you are on if you put this in a Final Cut Pro, you can always kind of work with the opacity of the lot. Let me see here. Okay, this is opacity here. So yeah, so in Premiere Pro, you click on the lot, the clip that you apply the lot on, and then you go down to, in the effects control, you go down to opacity, and then you can work with it. So from 0 to 100, so you can kind of apply it to your liking, maybe 70%, 60%, but that's what it is, guys. Yeah, so this is what 24%. Wait, is this it? Wait, am I working with the? Oh yeah. Okay. So 60%. Here we go. So 60% looks kind of good for a wedding. I'll probably do this 60% here. Yeah, definitely. So why is it coming down? What the hell? Give me a minute here. Is this changing by itself? I'm gonna need to look into that. But yeah, I mean, it's working for me, so. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, so the reason why it's doing that is because it's keying the frames. It's like, you know, it has the keyframes on. That's why it's changing. But we can remove all these keyframes here. Hold on. Bow, 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 bow. And then go here. And yeah. So one, we just do the whole thing. Okay, so don't go like that and then go to another clip and then do that again. And then like, oh, let me change it because it's gonna make a keyframe there. Okay, so when it makes a keyframe, if you want, you can just delete it, or you can delete your original keyframe and then just redo it again. It's gonna apply to the whole thing. So we'll probably do like 50%. So the whole thing will be 50%. Okay, so I guess that's how you troubleshoot that. So you learn something new every day. So that's the color grade challenge, guys. Hopefully you guys had fun watching this. And this is a great Netflix series. If you haven't watched The Witcher yet, I strongly advise you go watch The Witcher, guys. It's I can't wait for season 2. And I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming this year, so I can't wait for season 2. I have to rewatch the whole season 1 again. So thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have fun, and I hope you know, do something creative with these Luts. So this is this Lut has nothing, it's just the Witcher Lut, okay, Indo. So you can apply it to your weddings or whatever you're working on, and just adjust the opacity here. Like I said, guys, it's creating keyframes for me here, so you can delete the keyframes and then just make one major one. So probably 50 is what I'm looking at here. Okay, 50 is good. So that's the lot, guys. Hope you enjoy, hope you have fun, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you appreciate this video, give me a like on the video, guys. I will really appreciate. And link in description to get this lot, and I think 8 more lots. So thank you, guys. See you on the next one.